Welcome back. Joining us this morning is Laura Hernandez, a mom of 10 and founder of MamaSystems.net. She joins us virtually this morning to just give us some tips on how to keep organized during this difficult time. Laura, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
So we're excited to have you. Let's talk about some of these tips that you have because first we'll ask, I'm assuming they work for you with 10 kids, right?
That they work for me?
Yeah, do they work for you?
Sure, we could say that.
Okay, at least some of them, right? All right, so let's talk a little bit about what we're facing right now because these are uncharted territories for everyone, and especially for families who have kids who are still in school right now. They're finding that it's difficult to balance professional life and home life all under one roof as they continue to continue to work from home, but also work with their kids and help them as they homeschool. So what are some tips that you have for parents out there who are looking to kind of balance everything?
Yeah, the biggest one I have for parents right now is to schedule things out, to not try to multitask, to not try to get it all done at the same time, but really just block off a chunk of time for schooling and a chunk of time for doing work and setting really clear expectations across the board of what you expect of your kids while they're working, and then on the other end while you're working, of what you want them to be doing, and kind of giving them choices so they feel like they have some control, but also that they have like really clear expectations of what you expect from them. And that helps things go so much smoother when expectations are clear.
Now, one thing, I've worked from home for 1 week. I know a lot of people have been doing this for more than a month now. But one thing I realized was it can sometimes be very difficult to stick to a schedule and a routine because you have the luxury of maybe waking up a little later, going around and kind of changing up your schedule. Is there some concern about not sticking to a routine and a regular schedule?
I think that there is. I think for us, when we get out of our rhythm and routine, things just kind of go into mayhem and kind of chaotic around here because nobody knows what they're supposed to be doing. I'll remember, oh my goodness, I have to feed these people, which sounds really ridiculous, but I'll realize it when they're getting hangry, right? And so I need to be kind of on top of things to keep things running smoothly in our house. So what I've found really helpful is we set alarms for different things. So we have like a 5 o'clock alarm go off where everybody's supposed to do their jobs. That's when I go start cooking dinner. And it's not like 5 o'clock, we're all doing XYZ, but it's just kind of a reminder of, oh yeah, I need to go cook dinner now. And everybody kind of needs to do their evening jobs. So things like that are really helpful just to kind of give you anchors throughout your day.
There's a lot of stress being a parent on a normal day. Now there's that added stress of being a parent also and being a school teacher and everything else right now. What is your advice to parents who may be feeling that stress, may be so overwhelmed, especially since, again, we've been in these circumstances for more than a month now. School is still in session. Really, it is still in session. And they might be at the brink of just feeling overwhelmed. What is your advice to those parents?
Yeah, I think what I've been, because I coach mamas for a living, so my key advice that I've been telling them is to be kind to yourself. This does not need to look like public school. Like when you're at home, you can structure and flex your schedule in a way that helps your kids and you have fun learning. And so what we do around here is we pick 3 things that are kind of our main priority things. So we have math, reading, and handwriting. And I want my kids to do that every single day. And they have other things that they're supposed to do too, but those are our 3 priorities. So once they do that, I feel like we've had a successful day, even if they don't get to anything else, right? So just really kind of honing in on what's important and making those things a priority and kind of letting the other things fall off if they need to fall off.
Now, when things resume and go back to normal, we say they're going to go back to normal, but we've also heard, and I think we kind of know, that's not necessarily going to be the case. I think it's going to be, life is going to be different from here on out. What is your advice as we prepare to somewhat go back to normalcy?
I think just to continue to have the mindset of how we want to be intentional with our families. I think that, I keep telling my mamas, I'm like, I want us to be really intentional with this time. We have this gift that's given to us. It may not feel like a gift right now, but we have this gift that's given to us at this time with our family and our kids. And we can choose whatever we want to be intentional with them about. We can teach them how to cook right now. We can teach them how to do finances. We can teach them all these things and really equip them for life. And that's such a beautiful thing to have this scheduled time at home where you have to be together and we're not running around like crazy. And so I think just trying to use this time to really figure out what's important to you and to your family and what you want to be intentional with going forward as well.
All right, finally, I have to ask you, what is it like to be a mom of 10 kids?
It's wonderful. We love it. We all love, none of us are lonely right now, right? We're all having the time of our lives. So it's a plus.
All right, Laura Hernandez from mamasystems.net. Thanks so much for joining us and giving us some tips on how to stay sane during this difficult time, as of course a lot of parents are trying to balance everything right now. So again, thanks so much for joining us virtually.
Thank you so much for having me. Have a great day.
You as well.